If you know Rocket League, it's basically an online game. You play with people online, you connect with other people in the world, and it's basically soccer, but with cars. Instead of a human player, just like running around the field, you're a car. And the way gravity works in this world of Rocket League is very different. It's like gravity on the moon. Sometimes it takes a while for people to connect, to join in the match. So you kind of have to wait a few seconds, sometimes up to a minute. But, every time I see my boyfriend playing and watching other people joining the match, it makes me realize just how many people there are in this world. Like, I don't think we understand just how many people there are in this world. This game works online, which means you always need to have people connecting to this game. If you don't have people connecting, who do you play with? The tutorial version? The tutorial, or you play with the computer or AI, whatever the system is, but it's not with real people. To be able to play with real people, you always need to have a constant stream of people connecting to the game. And with Rocket League, you can do that at any point in time. You can do that in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. There's always going to be someone joining in the game. And this is wherever you are in the world. So for there to be always a constant stream of people joining the game, that means that you need to have a huge population. And when you have a ginormous population, there's always gonna be someone somewhere in the world playing the same game as you at the same time as you. Whatever part of the world you're in, whatever time zone you're in, there's always gonna be someone playing this game. And what's even crazier than that is that it's not just with Rocket League, it's with other several online games, like, I don't know, Call of Duty, GTA. Can you play GTA online with people? I don't know about GTA so much. I like watching people play GTA, but I'm not much of a player myself. So you have all of these various types of online video games, hundreds and hundreds of those, and all of them pretty much have people playing online all the time. So expanding from the Rocket League point of view to these other games, it's like it's so funny. It's like being in the Rocket League universe is one thing, but there's other universes existing, like Call of Duty here, GTA there, whatever other game there, and they all have their own bubble of people playing. Wow, mind-blowing. Yeah, there's a lot of people in this world. I don't even know how many people there are now. There's billions. Last time I checked, it was like 6 billion, but I'm sure it's more. There's no other way to describe the grandiosity of the number of people on this planet. I don't think us humans, we have the capacity to imagine such large scales. The Earth is huge. It's a giant planet compared to the size of our tiny human bodies here. But of course, the size of the planet is nothing in comparison to what other celestial objects exist out in the universe. The sun, Beetlejuice, that giant red giant. Yeah, have you ever seen those videos where you have like a zoom out video starting from you on the planet of Earth, and then it zooms out to the outside of the Earth, then it zooms out further out of the solar system, out of the galaxy, and it just keeps expanding and expanding, and it just makes you realize how tiny we are, just how tiny we are, and how huge the universe is. If we can't understand how big the Earth is, how do we understand how big the solar system is? How do we understand how big the universe is? Big numbers, you know? Big numbers. And that also applies to the number of people on the planet. That's something I also experienced in real life recently, being surrounded by a lot of people. This was on the 1st of May. Here in Berlin, on the 1st of May, it's a holiday. And what people do is to go out and have raves at the parks. It's super crazy. It's super wild. It gets crowded. I haven't experienced a crowd that big in a long, long time. But honestly, this is something that I did not expect to experience that day. So I go out with some friends. We planned on meeting at the park, at Görlitz Park. Oh my gosh, did I say that with an accent? Anyway, we go to the park, but it was hectic. It was packed. Every inch of the park was covered with people. And to be honest, I was really, really not having it. Like, I think I get overstimulated. There's just too much going on all at once. There's people talking everywhere all around you. There's noises over there. There's music over there. There's screaming over there. There's also the dance of squeezing yourself between people as you make your way through the crowd. But yeah, that was quite overstimulating for me. And then I try to reflect on that day afterwards. Why was it so overwhelming for me? Why did it feel too much for me? And yeah, the sensory part is one thing, but I think another thing is also, this is something that happens to me in my head, in my mind. When I see people, when I look at people, just like randomly, even on the street or at the park, wherever, a lot of the times the thoughts that cross my head are, man, these people have a life of their own, just like me. And me and myself and my body and my point of view, there's a lot that happened in my life. But this also applies to someone else. This applies to every single person that I see out there in the world. Every single person that I see has their own unique experiences, life experiences, their own unique path of life. And every single one of them is different. It's pretty cool to think about. It makes me feel calm for some reason. It makes me feel like I'm not alone in this journey of life on this beautiful planet that is the Earth. Everyone has their own story. Everyone has their own struggles and joys in life. Just having all sorts of different lives just passing through me, just multiple, like it was a lot of people. So there was a lot of that feeling that I was feeling, or a lot of those thoughts that I just described to you. So I think that was the most overwhelming part of that day, the 1st of May. Yeah. Big numbers, man. Like any number of above 1,000, I think is hard to imagine or picture. Just this past weekend, I was in Portugal, in Sesimbra, for a DJing gig that I had. And Sesimbra is located in the southern part of the country. And so you have beaches, you have the ocean, and every time I get a glimpse of the ocean, that first glimpse of the ocean makes me feel like it's like air filling in my lungs or something. It's like, wow. It's like, whew. It's grand, it's beautiful, it's the earth. It's the ocean. It's part of the earth that I don't get to see so much. So So I go to the ocean, not the ocean, I go to the beach. I love the beach. I love touching sand. I love walking on sand. So I sit down on the sand and I like to run my hands through the sand. Just like running your hands in your hair like this, you know, just like on the sand. And I grab some sand. I open up my palm and I just feel the sand in my hands. Just observing all the little pieces that make up the sand, you know, pieces of rock, all the different colors that make up each rock, some crystals in there. And I'm just seeing this and feeling it in my hands, and then remembering what Neil deGrasse Tyson said once: there are as many stars out there in the universe as there are sand. I'm paraphrasing here. I don't remember the exact wording he said, but it just goes to show how grand the universe is. But yeah, it's like mind blowing. It's crazy. Big numbers, like in the billions, and these are the numbers that we're dealing with when we're talking about the universe. So yeah, that was my experience these days. I hope to catch up with you more often. I have a lot I want to talk about, but yeah, I will be back.